was no happy ending in this story. There was no happy ending. No one won in the end. There was no happy ending. And I loved it. This book was damn good. Okay? It was good. It was by Treasure Hernandez. It's called The Block. This is my first time reading a book by this author. I believe that I saw that she has another book coming out soon. So I'm excited about that. The main character, Tone, okay, Tone went through every effed up situation possible in this book. Tone's girlfriend, Maya, was showing her behind because she wasn't trying to accept the fact that Tone's father, who was a detective, Tone's father, okay, the detective was a dirty cop like a mug. Okay, he was one of the dirtiest cops I have ever read about in a book, but I rocked with it because he was one of those villains where like you kind of sort of fuck with him, but at the same time he's slimy and he greasy, so it's like, damn, you're kind of ruthless, but at the same time, some of the stuff he says is funny. Like whenever Tone is in his feelings about a woman, his dad, the detective, is always like, "So you over here acting soft about a bee? You over here acting soft about a bee? It's supposed to be about money and this and that." And even when Tone's like, "Listen, I just proposed to my girlfriend Maya last night. Like, Dad, I can't keep doing this with you. Like, I really have to go ahead and I have to focus on developing my family at this point. Like, I can't keep doing this with you." The father does not care, even a little bit. Even a little bit. His dad is just like, listen, all that extra stuff you're talking about is cool. You can get to that after we get to this money. The problem is getting to the money never stops. It never stops because it's always one hurdle to cross. And that's one thing Maya was trying to get Tone to understand is like, we have like $400,000. Babe, we can live on this. Like, we're good. And Tone's like, we cannot survive off of $400,000. That's the part where I was like, damn, like that lifestyle is really truly addicting in a different way because it's never going to be enough money to you. $400,000 is more than enough money for you guys to go ahead. You already have a house that you paid for, so we're not worrying about that. Your car is already paid for. You go ahead and put those in some high yield savings accounts. Start investing your money. Go get you a money market account. You stop spending lavishly. Stop balling out with your friends at the clubs and the strip clubs and just doing dumb shit that you guys do with your money. You guys really could have coasted off of $400,000. Like, it wouldn't have been anything crazy. The book summary. When his father, a detective obsessed with power and money, forces him to enter a world he knows nothing about, Touch, going along with his father's plan against his better judgment, must win the heart of Serena, the daughter of Santiago, the top man in organized crime. Could have sworn my boy's name was Tone, not Touch. Maybe I'm just looking at something wrong. Let me see. Because if I've been calling this man Tone the whole time and I was wrong, it is Tone. So I don't know what I was reading. That was the book description for this other book. So it was the same book, but basically, y'all know what I mean. When it's like sometimes the print like book summary is different. Let me give you the Kindle book summary. So it says on the outside, Tone seems to have it all. He has a father he looks up to and an older brother who keeps him under his wing until the day his father crosses a line that changes everything. Tone is forced to enter a world he knew nothing about. Detective Abraham is obsessed with power and money, so he has figured out a way to play on both sides of the tracks when it comes to organized crime. The only thing stopping him from making it to the top is Santiago, one of the most feared suppliers in the country. Santiago's only weakness is his daughter Serena. Detective Abraham develops a plan that involves his son Tone getting close to Serena. Against his better judgment, Tone goes along with his father's plan and sets out to win Serena over with his charm. What he hasn't planned on is Serena turning the tables and stealing his heart. Now Tone is faced with the choices that leave him questioning his loyalty to his family. This book came out May 1st of 2012. It was 288 pages. I did listen to it through the audio book. It's available with Audible. I listened to it through Libby, that app that allows you to plug in your library card. This book was good as shit. I listened to it probably in about 3 days. I listened to it while I was in the car, while I was in the shower, while I was cooking, while I was laying down resting. This book was good. Now, Tone has a brother named Malcolm that is hooked on drugs bad. I felt so sorry for Malcolm because it is Detective Abraham's fault that Malcolm is on drugs. He was trying to force Tone to sit here and sniff the product on some, you got to know your own work. You can't just be sitting here deciding that since it's white that there's cocaine. And instead of Tone doing it, Malcolm's like, as his older brother, I'm going to do it. Like, I'm going to take care of it. The problem is Malcolm gets hooked on the drugs. I had such a soft spot for Malcolm, and I never would have foreseen how this book ended. I would have never foreseen how Malcolm turned out. As far as Tone and Serena goes, I rock with Serena because Serena was cool. I really wanted to see Tone and Maya get to a better place in their relationship. I really was hoping that Tone was not just gonna let Maya go like that, because it almost feels like he gave up too damn easy. Like, once the goal was accomplished with his father in getting Serena's guard lowered so they could start getting the supply in from Santiago, I don't understand why Tone never went back to really truly try to mend the issues with Maya, especially since Maya was pregnant with his child. Like, it just feels like Tone kind of sort of got caught up in the cat and never went back to who helped him to get where he was. Like, Maya had been with him for years. It just felt like one of those situations of like, there was no happy ending in this story. There was no happy ending. No one won in the end. There was no happy ending. And I loved it. I absolutely loved it. I loved that I really had to sit back and really analyze, damn, like, things can really go left fast. Tone's homeboy Maine, I was side eyeing from the beginning of the book because Maine is just the type to put you in situations that, bro, you be escalating shit that really it wasn't that deep. Maine is the type to turn a inch into a mile and then somehow stretch that mile all the way around the damn globe. Maine is the type of friend that nobody needs. Detective Abraham is the type of father that nobody needs. Tone is probably the type of man you really don't need as a man. Okay? My favorite character easily was Tone. After Tone, it was definitely Maya. Serena came in third. Fourth, I would say was, I think his name was Lil Mike. Lil Mike was a trooper, okay? I would rock with a spinoff for Lil Mike by himself because he definitely held it down. Who else? The dude Nut ended up being cool. Like I said, I didn't read it like with a book to be able to sit here and see. So I'm just really remembering off the top of listening to the audiobook. That's the one thing I don't like about audiobooks is you don't have a way of stopping and like highlighting and stuff, so you can't remember everything. So that's why you really got to knock out these audiobooks like in a couple days so it's fresh on your mind. But this was a damn good book. Like I said, this is the first book I've read by Treasure Hernandez, so I didn't know what to expect. Let me see. I see she has the book Carl Weber's Kingpins, The Dirty South. I see she has the book Houston. She has Flint Book 1, Choosing Sides. She has a book titled Obsession, Girls from the Hood. It looks like it goes all the way up to 15. That is a lot of books. She has The Girls of South Beach. She has a lot of books out here. So it won't be my last time reading a book by this author at all. If you guys can help me find her on any social media platform, that would be great because I don't think I've been able to locate her just yet. But I am open to all of the help. If you have not already, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. I am coming with book reviews at least twice a week at this point. I'm still releasing my books as well. By the time you guys see this book, Trapped by the Tennessee Trapper is available for pre-order. It is 99 cents. It will be available with Amazon, Barnes & Noble's, Kobo, Gardner, Apple, a bunch of other places as well. The book on my shirt, Remorseful, is still available on Amazon with Kindle Unlimited. It is 99 cents if you don't have Kindle Unlimited. My Favorite Ex is still free as well. You can get that on Amazon, Barnes & Noble's, Kobo, Gardner, Libby, a bunch of other places. It is free for the time being. It's been free for a while because it's my way of saying thank you to my readers and my supporters. You guys helped me to get to 300 subscribers. I cannot say thank you enough. So that is all I have to say. This book was damn good. I would give it a 5 out of 5 stars. She put her whole foot in leg, knee, ass, cheek, everything in this book. This was a damn good book. There were moments where I sat here with my jaw just on the floor because it was so good. And again, I don't know this author, so this is not a sponsored book review. This is not my way of trying to hype up a book because I know the author. This was a damn good book. So I look forward to seeing you guys in the next book review. Bye.